you like it or not, this ISF is part of now the Congress left alliance, and quite apart from whether Anand Sharma spoke publicly or not, on merit, are you comfortable with the idea of the Congress tying up with what appears to be an openly religious front or party?
Congress is not tied up. X number of seats have been given to CPM.
But he's
out of their seats, they have given some seats.
But he's part of your alliance.
That's all right. I mean, there's a different perspective. The word alliance sends a different message. He's not part of our alliance in the sense that any of our seats has gone to him.
Okay.
He's not part of our alliance that we are campaigning for him in any of our constituencies. Yes, there is a segment of constituencies which the left may have given it to him, ceded to him.
Well,
that's a fact of life.
That is being, if I may say so, that's somewhat of splitting of hairs, Abhishek Singhvi. Because at the end of the day, hold on, at the end of the day, the Congress itself wanted to tie up with him, a section of the Congress itself wanted to tie up with him, and they're quite peeved that the left beat them to it. But let me just ask you this in conclusion, that overall, every time statements like this are made.
Let me correct you. There is no such thing as the Congress was desperate to tie up with Furfura Sharif person and that CPM beat us to it. Let us be very clear. I don't accept that at all.
Okay, fine.
Yes. What has happened is, I am in alliance with you. Out of your own seats, you may give it to a person whom I may not have the same view about.
Okay.
I may well not have. But you've given it out of that, it's okay.
Okay. Let me just
ask you. Organization.
All right.
It's not a banned organization.
Okay. Let me just ask you overall though, because you've got Ghulam Nabi Azad saying, things that are in praise of the Prime Minister. You have Anand Sharma making these comments. Every time the Congress says we're a democratic party, let many flowers bloom. But at the end of the day, Abhishek Singhvi, this is a party with some disciplinary structures and protocols, presumably. How does all of this just get away? I mean, how do all of these leaders get away without any consequences, any action?
Look, Srinivasan, you can rest assured that the Congress is not going to take or not take disciplinary action because the media would love its TRP ratings to shoot up in that nice, messy spectacle. So I understand your provocation. Let me be clear that as and when we think that genuine issue of disciplinary action arises, nobody can stop us. And as and when we think nothing of that sort has happened, no provocation or how much spice, and I'm not blaming you. Everybody wants to add spice to life. No spice is going to make us do it. Okay. Now let me tell you, as far as your statements are concerned, Mr. Azad is himself clarified. I praised the Prime Minister many times. I think he's a great orator. I said, these are not things on which you take disciplinary action. Mr. Azad has clarified what he meant when he said that I have come from villages and the Prime Minister has been a tea seller. I don't think we are fighting at that level at all.
No, but still, you would concede that in any context, but certainly in the context of when you're heading into election season, that you have a leader who's already in a way positioned himself as part of a group that is questioning the Congress leadership, then goes and has this sort of parallel gathering in Jammu, and in that context praises the Prime Minister. Surely that is something which you would say is politically embarrassing.
I entirely agree, and I have said so before your program at my official press conference, that there is, the right thing at the wrong time becomes the wrong thing. This context may be totally different if you simply said this otherwise. But in the middle of an election, your focus has to be different. I entirely agree with you. And that I've said again today in a different way. And there may be things with which you are dissatisfied. But when we are fighting a tough election in different parts of India, some good, some not so good, you need to bury all this and strive forward in a united way. Otherwise, you have this joke of BJP saying the whole world is communal and we are true secularists.
Okay. Last word, absolutely the last word. Is all of this going to hurt you politically in these elections?
Well, if this keeps on happening, I'm not saying it's hurting us, but yes, if you are a true committed congressman, if you are true to a cause, if as you profess you want to strengthen, which is a word we've heard hundreds of times, if you believe that you have had that Congress blood in you, then obviously over 1,000 pinpricks like this every day, you're not strengthening the party, you are weakening it.